From her age to why she stopped selling her infamous farts in a jar, there are many important facts to know about 90-Day Fiancé's Stephanie Matto. Recently on Instagram, 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days season 4 star Stephanie Matto hinted at possibly leaving the beloved franchise. Since her time alongside Erica Owens, who she later split from, Stephanie has been a part of multiple 90-Day Fiancé spin-offs, like The Single Life. Though she never found love on the 90-Day series, Stephanie has allegedly found a new boyfriend, but hasn't yet revealed his name or face, only that he is French. However, what she has become most known for isn't her time on TLC or other relationships outside of it, but for her fast-selling fart jars. After years of earning an income from it, reality TV followers might be interested to know why she stopped, as well as more important facts about Stephanie Matto. Long before her debut on 90-Day Fiancé, Stephanie started a YouTube channel to reach out to others within her age group at the time. The channel, called It's MSTPANK, was created in June 2012. The first video she ever posted was a book review of Trisha Paytas' History of My Insanity in May 2013, but it wasn't until October 2015 that her YouTube would reach 100,000 subscribers. Apart from being on one of the best reality dating shows, Stephanie is active as a social media influencer and founded an alternative to OnlyFans when the site was planning to remove explicit content. The subscription site called Unfiltered. Since she may be retiring from the 90-Day franchise, Stephanie will likely be nurturing her career as an Instagram influencer and YouTuber further in the future. But it's hard to tell yet if she will really leave behind the show that put her in the spotlight. Stephanie Matto was born September 21, 1990 in Derby, Connecticut, making her 32 years old, and her assigned astrological sign Virgo. The girl was raised in a conventional Christian home, which made it much harder for her to come out to her mother, as seen in Season 4 of Before the 90 Days. As a Virgo, Stephanie is a big animal lover, which is shown by how much she posts of her two dogs, Milo and Frank. The sign is also known for being self-critical and hardworking, two key essentials of being an influence. Lastly, Virgos tend to enjoy taking space to get away from the stressors of daily life via traveling, another one of Stephanie's most recent hobbies documented of Instagram. If there's one thing Stephanie will always be remembered for, it's not for being a part of a so bad they're good couple, but for her fart jars, each gas-filled glass selling for $1,000 a pop. In fact, the self-proclaimed fartrepreneur recently announced that she makes over $50,000 a week selling her farts to buyers from around the world, via New York Post. To keep up with high demand, the reality TV star was put on a special diet, consisting of a steady intake of protein shakes, beans, and eggs to make the final product more pungent. However, after being rushed to the emergency room with heart attack symptoms like chest pains and undergoing a slew of tests, it was concluded that the health scare was caused by her diet, per New York Post. After everything, she vowed to stop making fart jars. But that didn't stop her from producing Christmas ornaments just in time for the holidays via Instagram. Stephanie Matto was diagnosed with a serious autoimmune disease called aplastic anemia in 2016, per Screen Rant. The condition is primarily a result of bone marrow damage and prevents the body from making a sufficient amount of blood cells. Despite this heartbreaking rare disorder, Stephanie still lives her life to the fullest and is completely open about the condition's effects, aiming to be a strong voice for those with aplastic anemia. According to Mayo Clinic, autoimmune disease can affect people in all areas of their life, and eggs to make the final product more pungent. However, after being rushed to the emergency room with heart attack symptoms like chest pains and undergoing a slew of tests, it was concluded that the health scare was caused by her diet, per New York Post. After everything, she vowed to stop making fart jars. But that didn't stop her from producing Christmas ornaments just in time for the holidays via Instagram. Stephanie Matto was diagnosed with a serious autoimmune disease called aplastic anemia in 2016, per Screen Rant. The condition is primarily a result of bone marrow damage and prevents the body from making a sufficient amount of blood cells, leading to breathing problems, excessive bleeding, and unexplained bruising, and chronic fatigue. A book written by Stephanie Matto, titled Mean Boys and Memories, a compilation of my most outrageous, hideous, and embarrassing stories, resurfaced online in 2021 per Screen Rant. Self-published in 2015, the book recounts Stephanie's time working as a stripper, which contributed her issues with intimacy on 90 Day Fiancé, as well her younger years. As the title suggests, the book is a compilation of stories from her life as a teenager and young adult, highlighting everything from crazy vacations to past significant others. Stephanie Matto and Owens were dubbed the first same-sex couple of the 90 Day Fiancé series in early 2020 on before the 90 Days Season 4. Though they weren't very compatible, the sentiment of the franchise opening its doors to the LGBTQ+ community was admirable. Stephanie traveled across the globe to meet 24-year-old photographer Erica Owens in Port Augusta, Australia, who she met through her YouTube channel. Even though she had to undergo several checks by her doctors before thinking about taking the flight over to her online girlfriend, Stephanie toughed it out to test the waters of their love. The relationship didn't work out, but both of their YouTube careers saw a boost from their time together on the show. After her breakup from rumored ex-fiancé Nick Stone, Stephanie Matto reportedly met a French man on Tinder, whose identity she hasn't revealed, per Screen Rant. She allegedly faced him, the mystery man, for around 5 months while France's borders were closed, before she finally traveled to Paris to meet him face-to-face. As Stephanie has claimed, her new boy toy is 6 years older than her, loves to spoil her, and wants to keep the relationship private. While respecting his want for privacy, Stephanie hasn't kept all the facts to herself. According to her, the low-key guy is an attractive businessman who she has genuinely fallen in love with. Stephanie Matto and Erica Owens were entirely mismatched, but according to Erica, the two barely had any time alone together when they weren't filming the show, per Daily Soap Dish. Their fights before the 90 days were plentiful and caused Erica to wish Stephanie didn't come to visit. When spending time together off camera, Stephanie had issues with Erica's planned dates and even her friends, and the two reportedly never even sleep in the same bed. To her dismay, much of Erica's interests and for fun activities were deal breakers for Stephanie, in some cases because of her aplastic anemia.